All right, greenhouse project day 2. Back out here. Yesterday we laid all these cinder blocks, got them perfectly plumb. Today we're gonna reinforce them with rebar, concrete, and put some anchor bolts in there. So I ran off to Home Depot this morning. I picked up one piece of 2-foot rebar for each one of the cinder blocks. So it's 14 of them total. Found myself a helper this morning, making it happen. And I got these 10-inch anchors, which are going to be used to reinforce and hold the base plate onto the cinder blocks once the concrete dries. That's going to be 2x8, but we'll get into that later. I also got a hold of a few bags of concrete, courtesy of said helper here. So we're going to use some of this and trying to upcycle as much of this project as possible.
What a wonderful day to do it on too, right?
It is a beautiful day. We're constructing here in Northern Virginia in like the middle of October. It's like 65 and sunny, so that's key. I would hate to be doing this in the middle of the hot summer. So check back in later.
I can trust that any unflattering recording will be edited out.
Any unflattering? Okay, so here an example of one of the cinder blocks and what we're doing. Scott is putting in the rebar down below the top of the cinder block, just for reinforcement. So we'll pour concrete in these and it'll hold it to the ground better, nice and easy. And then we have these anchors, which we're going to place as we pour the concrete and use to actually keep the base plate secure onto the concrete.
How's that looking, Chris?
Looking good, Scott. Good work, buddy.
All right, we got all your rebar in.
Okay, wrapping up here on day 2. We have poured concrete into each of the cinder blocks, half of them with rebar and 8 of them with these 10-inch anchors that you see. I'll zoom in on one to show a little bit closer. So this one's a good example. On the left we have our 10-inch anchor, which is extending up about 3 inches. And this rebar is about 1/2 inch below. Pour concrete into both, and now it's just time to let it settle. It's crucial that on the left there you see the anchor is facing directly up, so tomorrow when we put the base plate on, it'll be able to feed through nicely. I was lazy, didn't want to cut the cinder blocks as you see, so instead I've just used some brick, which was reclaimed off of a building from Washington, D.C. It was on a chimney. I was told this brick is from 1910 or 1911, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to upcycle as much of this as I can. So that's it for day 2. Tomorrow we keep on pressing on.